Hey YouTube, how's it going? Just bringing you guys a quick guide on how to do the Lighthouse Keeper Ranger Challenge and Sunny Meadow Survivor Challenge. So this is the way that I found that makes this challenge kind of really quick for Point Hope. And this will also be applicable for these other two as well because we need to correctly identify the ghosts and survive. Now, just bear in mind that this tactic will not give any money, and as far as I am aware, it will not count towards any community progress if you do decide to, well, they're taking photos of the ghosts is finished, but any of these other ones, I don't think that they will count. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So, for my loadout, I just the main thing that we need here is a crucifix. Tier 2 ideally, but if you have a tier 1 that's still okay. Um, and this is pretty much the loadout that I bring in all the time. But the main thing is we have our crucifix, we have sanity medication, that's going to be imperative. I like to bring the tier 1 thermometer, but it's all to do with personal preference here. I like the tier 2 and the dots. But yeah, let's get into it. So, for your settings, you're going to want to have starting sanity at 100%. We're going to have sanity pill restoration at 100. So, that's imperative there. Our sprint is going to be infinite, which is also really important. And then these are kind of the main other settings. But so, for the next one, we want to have our grace period at 0, and we want to have our hunt duration at low. So, we will not have any time to before the ghost starts hunting us, so the hunt will just start straight away. We won't hear any noises, and the hunt duration will be low. So with our sprint at infinite, we'll be able to run away from the ghost or loop it. So for the next settings with your contract, you want to have your setup time as 0. So there's no setup time basically. We want to have our hiding places at very high if needed. This is a map where we can break line of sight with the ghost relatively easily with infinite sprint. And we want to have all the course possessions on, even though we're primarily only going to be using the Ouija board. We want to have that. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Again, main thing I will stress, just bring 2 crucifixes and bring, there's probably no even need for smudges, but sanity medication, you want to be bringing 4 of them as well. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So again, this will not give you any money. This will not give you any progress towards any other challenges or anything like that. This will just count as 1 point out of 50. So immediately what I start with is a crucifix, a camera, and a thermometer. And we're just going to run straight up to the 4th floor of the games room. We want to have crucifix in hand, not for now, but for when we use the Ouija board. I like to turn on some of the lights here as well. It's important as well just to make sure that you're on amateur difficulty, so your breaker starts on. Again, all we're doing here, the purpose of this is to find the ghost and find out what type of ghost it is and survive. So let's hope that it is, for learning purposes, let's hope it is one that's up above us here rather than one below. If you get one below, happy days, but above, it's probably better. Just so I can kind of show you how I navigate objects in and out as fast as possible. So we're going to use this Ouija board. Where are you? Goodbye. Okay, so immediately it's going to start hunting here now. It's in the living room, 1 room below us. But the hunt duration is low. That Ouija board usage is going to tank our sanity. So let's see if it has turned off the breaker here. Right, so it hasn't, so we can't rule out a Jinn just yet. So this is the room where our ghost is. So what we'll do is we're just going to have a quick look for orbs. We'll get a camera set down. We'll throw our thermometer in. And we're just going to keep the crucifix in hand there now for the minute. And again, if it was higher, I'd just throw the 3 items down. I'd be straight back out here now to get some, I should have probably left the crucifix. So we got a Roman ghost. Okay. Ain't gonna lie, that gave me a bit of a fucking fright. Okay. He's teleported. That is really strange. He did say living room. Just gonna have a look at our activity board here. We're gonna take some sanity meds. And I'm actually gonna bring in another sanity med, and I'm gonna use that Ouija board again just to double check that that ghost hasn't changed rooms. We did have the change room at none on our settings, but there is obviously always a chance. So really quickly again, we're gonna go straight back up to the Ouija board. I don't know if it did say living room. I could have been mistaken. Let me just do a quick Orby check here. We have got our sanity at 100, so it's okay. Okay, I'm not seeing any Orbies. We aren't seeing a decline in temperatures either, right? So this is a good thing. The ghost has changed. Unless I am just a complete idiot. Which is very possible. Where are you? Good boy. So it's in the entry hallway now, so now we're going to want to just take those other sanity meds. That'll bring us up back up to 100. It will stop hunting. We've gotten a very lucky location here. It does not always spawn there. I will put a link in the description to the different room names as well. You can find it on the Phasmophobia wiki. But let's just get our crucifix down here now. We're going to check for Orbies. Not seeing any Orbies, but this way I love this tier 1 thermometer because you can just leave it there and the temperatures will drop gradually. We'll pop our camera down just here. And now we can get into getting our other pieces of evidence in there. So I like to get the stuff that you can put on the floor first. Again, this is personal preference. I just find that the more time that stuff has to sit on the floor close to the ghost, the more likely you are to get it interacted with. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Hello? Are you here? Are you close? Are you pizza? I think it's pizza. Okay. Right. You're around this area. You here? Are you close? Where are you? What's your name? How did you die? Bear in mind the entrance hallway can also mean this little area here. Right, so immediately we got our ghost writing. We're gonna just set our camera down here at a nice angle where we can get a view. That's what she said. Okay. So you know our first evidence is ghost writing. Let's get our EMF in, let's get our UV in, and these will be our last two pieces of evidence that we need. If you do want to do anything else in here, like bring just an extra crucifix or anything like that, you'll always end up with one extra inventory slot. I generally tend to bring in an extra dot, but for this one we'll just bring in an extra crucifix. If it's a ghost that that's wandered a little bit, it's always kind of good just to have a little bit of extra protection in areas. So pop that down there. We're gonna have a look for UV. Very important as well. Close these doors. Yeah, we're right. So we have UV. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingerprints. So we'd say probably not in the back gate, but we will just double check it as well. Right, so we just step outside. We'll tick off UV. So we got a poltergeist, a demon, or a Moylan. So bear in mind the demon will hunt us at high sanity. I did hear an item getting thrown there. Very important to have a headset to listen out for stuff getting thrown around as well. We get an EMF 3 reading there. Coming from the bathroom. No, that does not look right there, so let's close the door again here. I'm actually unsure where these noises are coming from. It's too late now for the EMF 5. Okay, we know his area is like roughly here. He has touched the door here and here. Give him random EMF2 readings. Okay, we actually want to bring the thermometer potentially back out here. Yeah, we're going to move our item slightly. As we can see our breath more out here. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? It would have very likely spoken through the spirit box while it was on the ground. Bear in mind the ghost can't do that. We know that it's UV and we know it's not an back gate, so that's fine. Get a little door touch here. We aren't getting EMF 5 yet. We are not at freezing just yet. These doors are so weirdly laid out. Okay, a little tip. If a crucifix burns and the EMF doesn't go to EMF 5, it is not EMF 5 as far as I can recall. It's always best just to get your 3 pieces of evidence though. I have a feeling we are probably going to see it dip to 0 here. Can any ghost give us dots? Nothing can give us dots now, so we're going to cross that out. Spirit box will be a palty. Ghost orbs, we can't. So we're looking for EMF 5, freezing, or spirit box. We've not seen EMF 5, so I'm probably happy enough to cross that out. It's always good just to check around randomly for orbs as well. Keep doors closed if you can. But orbs can pop up. Let's throw our camera back down here. I don't think it's been active enough to be a poltergeist, but again, it's anyone's guess. We're still not at freezing just yet. So unfortunately, this is a situation where we have gotten an ideal location, but just not a ghost that's giving us the evidence that we need. So I'm just going to back out here now and we're going to go back to the truck for a moment. Normally you do get quite decent responsive timing, but this ghost here just doesn't want to seem to give it. Okay, so you have a demon, a moilen, or a poltergeist. We can do a check for a poltergeist here now. We're at 58. It did try hunt. We'll actually do a quick demon check while we're looking for evidence again. I'm going to bring in another EMF. I'm going to bring in another spirit box on the chance that it does give off anything from the spirit box again if we leave them on while they're on the ground. So I'm going to leave one on here. I'm going to leave one on here. And again, we're not seeing orbs. I'm gonna leave another EMF down just here. You have one camera there. We'll get the other one down here. And now what we want to do is we want to pick up as many items as we can for our polity check. So a poltergeist likes to do a little something called a poltyplosion. I think that's what they call it. A polterplosion. Where we will see all items just thrown instantaneously at once. It is acting up a bit now, which is good. Give me your shoes. We can also get rid of the book. So I'm going to leave an EMF here. I'm going to leave another one on just here. I know those noises are very fucking annoying, but what can you do? Let's check our thermometer. And we are nearly at freezing. Just about. If it does go to 0, do not take that as freezing. It is not freezing. And we are officially below freezing. So we know what ghosts we have. So I think that took us a total of about 15 minutes there. It would be less if I wasn't explaining it. So we got freezing temperature, so we're dealing with the sorry, pressing my hotkeys from a stream. And you can see there within 15 minutes, that's one ghost identified, so we will see that it is one more than beforehand. So we're now at 27 out of 50, which is beautiful. But yeah, let me do one round here where I just absolutely blast through, try to do it as quick as possible. The tier 1 thermometer, it can be tedious, it can take some time like that. But again, I'm just going to mute the mic here and I will only speak to the spirit box and the Ouija board. And yeah, let's see how quickly I can bang through one. We are currently at 18 minutes on my OBS. So let's get ready.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Where are you? Goodbye. So bear in mind that Ouija board has tanked our sanity, so if this ghost isn't hunting now already, it will be by the time we're downstairs. This is why we keep the crucifix in hand. Yep. There you go. Prime reason for having that in hand there. Let's just get our thermometer down here. And let's check for Orbeez. We do have Orbeez, which is lovely. Okay, I'm going to shut up again until we do get more evidence. Again, take a sanity pill as soon as you're back. Sorry. I'm gonna take the stuff that we can put on the ground. This is just all personal preference. If you find a better way of doing it, by all means, this is just a simple basic guide. If you do really want to grind out this challenge fast, are you here? Are you close? Where are you? What's your name? How did you die? Are you pizza? Are you pineapple? Are you French? Are you friendly? Are you horny? Okay, I don't know, man. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Are you... Okay, we got a little door touch there. Let's run and get a UV real quick. So, within 2.5 minutes, we have our ghost room, and we already have one piece of evidence there. Okay, back in we go. Another crucifix down here just for a bit of protection. We did get a touch there. Not seeing any EMF on that. It's a good idea to keep these doors closed. We did get very, very lucky in getting the entrance hallway twice here. Okay, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back out to the van now for a minute. And I'm going to just check if we got a... We probably don't have a Goryo, but we'll have a little look, see for dots. And I'm going to shut up again until we get our next piece of evidence. Okay, so I'm not going to bring salt in. I don't really need another sanity med. We'll just bring another book in, we'll bring another spirit box, and we'll bring another dots in. Why not? Just to cover a greater radius. Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Can you hear me? Okay, so our second evidence here is going to be ghost writing. Let's see what temperature we're at. We are at a very high temperature here. It is decreasing now that we've moved further into the bathroom. So perhaps the ghost is a little bit further in. It's giving us those little through the fucking... through the intercom thingy. No bubble. I don't know what you call it. We are going to just cover a wider range here as well with our crucifix. We'll set it down right here. We're going to get our light off in here as well. It did turn on the light. Or we did and I'm just an idiot. Are you here? Are you close? Are you close? Are you close? Are you close? Okay, so we are seeing our temperatures have absolutely tanked further up the room. There is some rooms where if you do move to a different spot in the room, the temperatures will drop more. So that is important to keep in mind. We were literally stood right there and the temperature was at 20 degrees. But here we're okay. I can probably see this last piece of evidence being freezing temps. So we will be dealing with a revenant. Good way of checking as well if you do want. You can get rid of the protection and go for a hunt, listen for a hunt. We'll be able to tell straight away if it's a revenant. I will demonstrate that as well. And apologies for the unedited video right now. I just want to get this guide up quick just so all gamers are able to grind this. Anybody who does feel like grinding it can do so. I do hope it's helpful to some people. Okay, we're seeing our temperatures consistently kind of hover above 0. Not completely drop, but we leave that down again for now. What we're going to do is we are going to do get rid of protection and see if it wants to hunt us. We're just going to listen out for the footsteps. I don't really want to risk getting a tarot card that's going to fucking kill me. Okay, right. So we put our crucifixes out further. Just so it's definitely not covering a range in the house. We'll check our sanity. I think we are still relatively high though. We're going to have to wait another 2 or 3 minutes in the house. Or it could spawn on top of us here and we could get very unlucky. Let's just see if we got a little hunt going here. You see, because there's no grace period, I can't tell whether that was a hunt or an actual event. But we'll just go back out. We'll get our crucifix back in. We are still not at freezing temps. Okay, so this ghosty obviously doesn't want to, this is only an event here. Seems to have moved in here. We got EMF4 there. We are still not at freezing temps. Okay. Let's just check. The Orbeez are still in here. Are there any Orbeez in here? No. I don't think that was Revenant speed. If a Revenant would have been super fast if I had seen us there. And it did see us. So I think I'm happy enough to probably take a Revenant out. Let's do a little mirror test. So mirror has a chance of immediately switching a light back on or off that you switched on. Some ghosts can be very, very, very tedious in giving up their evidence. Are you close? 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 Okay, right, we've pissed it off there. It's okay. Are you close? Are you close? I'm gonna want to move this crucifix maybe to the area where it did try hunt there again. Just in the event that it did roam. I don't think UV will be a piece of evidence that we'd be looking for. Okay, right, thankfully now we finally reached our freezing temps. And we have confirmed Revenant. Even though it didn't speed up when it did get line of sight on us there, that might have just been an event that we dodged. And again, unfortunately, there is always a chance of it being a mimic, but it's just the nature of it. So we had that done in a solid 12 minutes. So yeah, if you found the guide useful, feel free to give the video a like. If you want to see anything in future, feel free to subscribe. And yeah, everybody, lots of love. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.